Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Meanings of the Zoo. I am your host, Johnny Hellcat, and with me today is the Hey Camel.
Holy shit, we're not late.
In
Hi,
fact,
everybody.
we are right on time. Always. Always on time. How are things going over in your neck of the woods there?
I'm doing all right. Started new department at the job. No longer in the kitchen, so new schedule. Up considerably earlier today. Gonna have to be up early again tomorrow. I'm tired. I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
How about you?
Um, I am still trying to finish my resume. When I when I applied for the first job change that I had from a couple years back, I had filled out my resume, submitted it as it was, and then our company went from its own HR to using it's called Workday, and it erased my one copy that I know I have of my resume. And now thinking about it, I may have another copy on the computer that I gave to my son. So it might be on there too. But yeah, I'm not waking him up now to get it from him.
Didn't you spend like months trying to wipe that computer so you could give it to your son?
Yeah, yeah, and now he has my resume. I think. I'm not even sure. But
Never took my advice about the magnets, huh?
no, no, I didn't have anything bad on that computer anyway. So, but no, I found actually an old resume from 2007 that I have grossly. It's very very old, and so yeah, I'm repairing that to the best of my abilities. And yeah, applying for that new position, and hopefully maybe we'll get it, which not only will be a promotion, but will be a double promotion.
Well, I mean, do you say good luck in a scenario like this, or is it just actors that you gotta, say something fucking stupid instead of,
Well, I mean, it helps either way.
all right, good luck with that, man. Particularly, like, I hope you get it.
Yeah, I had a job shadowing, like, question Q&A with another one of the same position, and it sounds like a lot of scheduling, meetings, and paperwork, which I'm kind of okay with.
Do you have to go to the meetings, or are you just the one scheduling?
Actually, both.
Okay, that sounds like a downside. And the paperwork, do you have to deal with people to do this paperwork, or you just like input data and hit
It's
print?
it's mostly spreadsheets and submit it
I
into
mean,
the
that's a
system.
plus,
And,
I
yeah,
suppose.
yeah. No, it's
Still not crazy about the meetings.
I could. Depends on the people, I guess.
I guess. But, I mean, why risk it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm of the same mind, Rotten, but I also have a tendency to, like, quit jobs, so I kind of need to stay up to date on that. One of these days, I'll get that Scarface opportunity, Grab the mic, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out. Dude, you are living the dream, Dell. He says people suck. That's why I work with dogs. I've got a whole fucking kennel, man. If only I could get paid.
Yeah, he sent me a couple of videos of him at his work, and I had to show my wife because it's kind of what she wants to do. It's more of her thing because she's a animal lover, but not Whitney, Wisconsin animal lover, but she loves the pets. So she heard that. But
I think it'd be hilarious if your wife just randomly out of nowhere is like, "Why are you talking about Whitney, Wisconsin?" Just like that head pops around the corner, like, "Huh?"
Someone mentioned Whitney.
Like she knows nothing of Twitter or the internet or anything else, but somehow she knows Whitney, Wisconsin.
She asked if she should join Twitter, and I immediately was like, "No." Didn't even ask why. I just said no.
Frost is saying I'm real quiet. Audio group again?
I'm not. You sound all right to me, but that's on this end.
I mean, it did dip a little, but I mean, I try not to keep it maxed out. So, how about now, chat? Am I still quiet?
Hey, Terry. Hey, Della. Rotten
Terry
Corpse.
coming in
How's
with
it
the
going?
ahoy hoy.
Frosted, Cannibalistic Wizard, and Gray. How you guys doing?
But yeah, so a bit tired. I may not go a full 2 hours tonight. I may peace out like 11:30 proper time. So Dallas says I'm coming in quieter than you, but still decent.
Okay. Hey, James. No, it's no. I'm interested in the job, but it's going to be a definite departure from what I'm doing. It'll essentially be training people into what I'm doing. So,
that's not terrible then.
That is correct, Ella.
Nobody gives a shit about Mountain Time. You guys need to stop deluding yourselves, okay? The entire rest of the continent forgets about it. It's Eastern, Central, Pacific, okay? Just you don't have to like it. You just have to live with it. Hey, Travis.
You mentioned Central, and here he comes.
Yeah, my people. They gotta represent.
and then everyone else who's in America, like I don't know, James is Central, I think.
Terry asks, is Mountain Time ahead of or behind of Morbin Time? It's like 20 years behind.
No, that's just Montana. Montana's like 30 years behind everyone, so yeah.
But no, with the new schedule, I will have to get up earlier, but we'll be able to get more done during the day.
That is true.
Also, my work is close by to one of the tribe's wellness centers, so might actually. I know Rotten's gonna fucking drop a dumbbell. He's gonna be laughing so hard. I might actually start working out again.
No, that's not a bad idea.
Doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence.
Yeah.
Doing more heavy lifting than I'll do. I'm gonna bet you, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Might is the deadlift of that sentence. Hey, Poppy.
Hey, Poppy, how's it going? Yeah, Della got a chuckle out of it.
Now, I would like to start working out again, but I would also like to stop injuring myself to do so. So, yeah, that's kind of a caveat there.
Travis just watched Putin do a 30-minute lecture on Russian history. So you watched the Tucker interview, huh? I haven't seen it. I don't care. I'm sorry. I can't give a shit anymore about politics. It's just fuck, you know.
Yeah, no, I watched the clips. A joke was made, Russian guy laughs, and that's it.
See, now, like that makes me question: was he really in the KGB? Because I could have swore those dudes got shot if they laughed.
I don't know.
But
Maybe
nothing,
he's
really okay.
Maybe he's trying to seem more human.
I mean, I do envy Russians, you know. Yeah, we got Tiger King here in Oklahoma, but like they got fucking, you know, they got dudes riding fucking bears.
Bears and the Spetsnaz.
You see that one video of the dude? He's like sitting there, like hanging from a tree limb, just like doing, doing like reverse sit-ups with like his bear just sitting on a log next to him.
Yeah. The bear's holding the log down for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to watch President Magoo either. That's my problem.
We have elected
our president is officially too senile to be charged with a crime. I mean, it worked for Reagan too. I mean, this isn't the first.
I mean, we've officially elected Leslie Nielsen from the Naked Gun series.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he's that funny.
I wouldn't call it funny, but
I mean, I'd give him Leslie Nielsen from the Mr. Magoo movie.
Well, yeah.
That's part of the reason why I went with that reference in the first place. Oh, you've riled Assassin's Hackles.
That is true. Even drunk, we could understand him.
My 6th grade teacher, apparently she loved Leslie Nielsen's like dramatic acting before the Naked Gun movies.
His dramatic acting was pretty good.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It doesn't match his comedy.
She loved him when he played Lafayette, you know, the Swamp Fox. But she hated the Naked Gun movies. And oh man, because like she was sitting there like trying to, I think it was like a social studies portion of class that day, because like it wasn't until like 7th grade where we started having classes where you change teachers, you know. So like up until 6th grade, you know, if you had, you know, so and so for your teachers, they taught all of your classes throughout the day. And we're doing social studies, and she starts American Revolutionary War history. You know, she's talking about Lafayette, and she mentions, you know, oh, you know, this actor, you know, he played Lafayette in the movies, so great, you know, yeah. And then he did those gun movies. It's like, gun? Because she wouldn't say like Naked Gun. I was like, gun movies. I was like, yeah, those slapstick. I was like, well, oh, Naked Gun? Leslie Nielsen? I'm like, 6th grade. If looks could kill, man. The fact that I put like 2 and 2 together just based off of that, she was staring daggers at me. Because I love those movies as a kid.
Let's see.
It did help his comedy. The fact that he could just deliver those ridiculous lines just straight faced. God, I would have hated to play poker against that man.
Oh yeah, he'd probably take us for everything.
I'm not a great poker player to begin with, but yeah, I'd never be able to tell when he was bluffing.
The airplane goes back to 1980.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Fantasy Island, City on Fire, Real Love Boat, Vegas.
Well, I hadn't seen Airplane at that point. I think that was, had I seen maybe bits and pieces, but yeah, she was not a fan.
He was in Kung Fu,
The movie or the show?
the show.
Okay.
Apparently in 2 episodes.
Hey, Keeper Dam.
4 episodes. Hey, Keeper Dam.
Never actually watched the Kung Fu series. May have to put that on the list.
There's Kojak.
I've almost finished getting the house cleared out. Now I just got to see about getting it fixed up, and once I do that, I can get the den set up for, like, media room, DVDs. Johnny, I have VHS. I have VHS, vinyl, and 8-track. Man, we are kicking it old school in Casa del Camel.
I don't even think we have a VCR anymore.
I had a few in the shed that apparently Nana Camel just held on to for whatever reason. Got to test them out and see if they work. I think it'd be kind of funny if I did get them to work to start. What if I was able to like recreate the movie like Be Kind Rewind, except be better because it doesn't have Jack Black.
Yeah. What is Actor Studio?
Inside the Actor Studio?
No, it's just called Actor Studio. Produced by the ABC as its television network was getting off the ground. This program was one of the first dramatic series television. This program was one of the first dramatic series television to attract top name actors and actresses. Performing plays by such authors as Poe and Thurber. Cast members included well-known performers like Julie Harris, Cloris Leachman, and up-and-coming talents like Marlon Brando. Up and coming for Marlon Brando. That's of course that was the 1940s. 1948 to 1950.
And Cloris Leachman was established already at that point? Damn. Forgot how old she was. She'll always be Frau Bluha to me.
Nana.
Oh, Nan. Wasn't it that? Or did they call her Nana?
I don't know if it was...
No, it was Gam, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Gam.
Do you know what this is? It's the mark of the hole.
Great Gam.
Yeah. Rod says he likes Jack Black, just not in everything he does. I'm trying to think of the last thing that I actually liked him in. Probably Tropic Thunder.
For who?
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
He was playing like an over-exaggerated, like Chris Farley, Jim Belushi type character.
Yeah.
Fat dude on drugs.
And throw in a little Eddie Murphy there.
Yeah.
The Tenacious D movie.
The Tenacious D movie came out before Tropic Thunder, didn't it? By like a year or two? I want to say, like, was it Tropic Thunder like 2008? 2007, 2008? I want to say Tenacious D and the Pig of Destiny was like 2006?
2007. 2006, yeah. That was the deleted scenes in a video thing. But, let's see. Tropic Thunder was 2008.
I love the old teen joke too, Frosted. Would the doctor care for some brandy? Some warm milk, perhaps?
Let's see how far back his stuff goes. He was in The Fall Guy with Lee Majors. And that has been rebooted.
Wait, who was in The Fall Guy?
Jack Black.
Oh, I'm sorry. When was The Fall Guy?
1984.
And Jack Black was in that with Lee Majors?
Yep. Apparently he was in the Pitfall 1982 Atari commercial.
Okay.
As Teen Wearing Hat. New Leave It to Beaver. Really? Oh, there was a new Leave It to Beaver.
Are we talking about the one that had Shoot 'em or Gavin? As Ward?
Let's find out. No. It had Kit Marcus as Ward.
Kit Marcus. I don't know that name. Okay, Rotten, were you already enlisted when Tropic Thunder came out? Because I kind of think I understand why you might feel that way if you were.
He was in The Golden Palace, the Golden Girls sequel.
There's a Golden Girls sequel?
Yeah, it's called The Golden Palace.
How have I never heard of this?
He played a skinhead on Life Goes On.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Of course, you know what?
Of course, he was in Demolition Man, too.
My favorite role that Jack Black ever played was in Mars Attacks.
He was in Waterworld? What?
Wait, Jack Black was in... I don't remember him in any of this shit. I feel like you're gaslighting me, Johnny.
I am not. It is right here in the IMDb.
IMDb.
I am on IMDb.
Yeah, but do I need to like double check your work? Because I feel like you're fucking with me right now.
Back me.
Alright, hold on one second.
Of course, I remember him in The Jackals, so then I remember that.
I remember the Jackal, yes.
I remember
Got his arm
Enemy.
blown off.
Yep. Remember Enemy of the State as well.
Uh-huh, yeah, yeah. I remember Jack Black from the 90s. Like,
I didn't like him in Saving Silverman, but I did like that movie. Well, to a degree.
I don't remember watching Saving Silverman, like, beginning to end. So, I remember him in High Fidelity, which that movie was kind of,
I can't believe it even got a reboot.
What?
Yeah.
Just read the book.
Couple of Andy Dick shows.
He was on the X-Files. Huh. I mean, I get that it's called A Never-Ending Story, but I didn't realize there was a third one. I knew there was like a 2. I didn't realize there was a 3.
There's a 3?
Apparently. 1994.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
I wonder if I still have the copy that we can watch in the Discord and still have it kind of
Copy of what?
muted. The Tropic Thunder.
Ah.
Because we tried to watch it that one time, and then you guys weren't getting the foreground audio, but you were getting the background audio, which is weird. Because I heard everything, so I'm not sure how that worked.
Jack Black was uncredited in Schindler's List. On which side? And Rotten says he got in December of 2008, which, yeah, Tropic Thunder came out that summer. But I imagine there was still a bunch of dudes quoting the I'm just a dude line. Had been at least one dumbass running around quoting Simple Jack too.
Yeah. I found a picture of Cloris Leachman.
Yeah, she could get it back in the day. Are you surprised?
Yeah.
Where's Travis? I'm waiting for the wood.
Well, 1970s Cloris Leachman, yeah, I would too. Hi, honey.
I just imagine Mrs. Hellcat head pop around the corner. You would what? Yeah, that is wonderful timing, Della.
I watched a Phyllis Diller stand-up on PBS.
How did it hold up?
It wasn't bad.
Hey.
It was pretty good.
What are we talking like 60s, 70s, 80s?
It's hard to tell. I wasn't really sure when it was.
I
Because
mean,
it wasn't...
can't get a reference from, like, the decor?
It wasn't... it was in black and white.
Okay, so we're, what, like, at least 70s then?
Let's see if we can find... Because, yeah, it was... I caught the last part of it. But, yeah.
I can't think of Phyllis Diller. I cannot think of Phyllis Diller without thinking of Scooby-Doo.
I always think of Screwed.
Okay.
It's like, she didn't say, stick with Miss Crocker, you'll get ahead. She said, stick with Miss Crocker and you'll get ahead.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I do remember him now in Waterworld. Yeah, the pilot, gotcha.
The Phyllis Diller Show. 1966, 1967. She was in Batman.
The Adam West Batman or the cartoon Batman?
Adam West.
Okay.
Scrub Woman, uncredited. The Red Skeleton Hour.
If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to go through all of the tapes, but I'm pretty sure Nana Camel had like a collection of like Red Skeleton VHS. Like 3 or 4 cassette series, or like the best of. I didn't see any of the Jumanji sequels. I don't know how many there are. I only needed the one.
There was Jumanji, and that was it.
Yep.
The Silence of the Hams.
You had Robin Williams and the butler from Richie Rich. Frost says, little known fact, Phyllis Diller was the one of the mocap suit for Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, most of the jokes that I saw that Phyllis Diller did was about her being ugly.
Like the female Dangerfield, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm just like, holy shit, why can't they do it nowadays?
I mean, they could. I just don't think they want to. But no, did you see anything interesting online today? Because I really didn't. I got off work and I came home, took care of the hounds, and I played some StarCraft.
Now, not really. I've been watching quite a few locals, really, lately.
Oh, damn, James, that is harsh. Sad part, Dangerfield was more fuckable than Phyllis Diller was. Ouch.
He's finally got some respect.
Even in hell I get no respect.
Tidhead, go with my father.
Yeah, I finally finally finished like the first part of the campaign. So like, I got 2 more episodes to go. And then if I feel like it, I can buy a DLC pack for some extra missions. Don't think I'm going to, but
The
hey,
option
Hammer, how's
is
it going?
there.
Yeah, the option is there. I'm not buying any DLC for any games until I have a new computer. So at this rate, never. I don't know, James. I've never looked at Phyllis Diller. Johnny, pull up Phyllis Diller. Let's do a side-by-side with Dangerfield.
Alright, let's see if I can get found here.
Again, I think Phyllis Diller, I think of Scooby-Doo.
Let's find a decent picture. Okay, it's Phyllis Diller. There is no such thing as a decent picture, but let's see here. Rodney Dangerfield. Hey, Casual.
Hey, Casual, how's it going?
Okay, that is not Rodney Dangerfield. That's Rodney Barnes. What? I typed it. Oh, I just
Who's
typed
Rodney
in,
Barnes?
I have no idea who the fuck Rodney Barnes is, but apparently I just typed in Rodney, and yeah, it's.
And Rodney Barnes popped up before Rodney Dangerfield? Man, still didn't get any respect.
2 different Rodneys popped up before Rodney Dangerfield.
Ouch.
One was black.
Oh my god, it's a fucking Dangerfield joke.
Oh. Alright, so here we have Mr. Dangerfield. And here we have Phyllis Diller.
You go back to Dangerfield. Yeah, this is closer than I expected. Might just have to tip the cap to James on this one. I don't know, that one there in the middle. You just scrolled past it. That was an all right picture of the old broad.
Which one? This one here?
Up. Second one from the right, top. Hey, to your right, to your right. There you go. That's not a bad one. The one on the far left looks fucking unhinged.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on with that hair at the bottom left.
Light socket.
No, I meant now it's top left. Keep scrolling, dude. You're fucking me up here. Yeah, see, Scooby-Doo, right there. That's what I think of when I think of Phyllis Diller.
This one?
No.
This one. Oh, up.
Up. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
For freaking meddling kids.
I have to imagine that she lost a bet or something. You know, maybe she was playing with one of those Tesla coils or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I got it. But I think that's looks like close to what I saw. She was performing.
Exactly, Terry.
Support the
Like a
free
regular old lady.
LA Times. Support the free press. Support you going to fuck yourself.
When's the last time you took the LA Times seriously?
About the first time I took it seriously.
I'd say 2007.
Oh shit!
By the time I graduated high school, I gave no more shits about the LA Times.
Fandom is caught in a lie.
Who? What?
Fandom. Caught in a lie. Phyllis Diller is definitely not alive.
She is in Scooby-Doo land. Yeah, take
She's
that.
a middle-aged woman.
Do you think her eye color legitimately is black too?
Could.
No iris, just straight pupil, huh?
Could be. She might be a shapeshifter, I don't know.
Phyllis Diller, alleged skinwalker. Yeah. Her character in the cartoon is still alive. Her voice actor isn't.
She passed a long time ago, didn't she?
Pretty sure. Double check.
I saw the year. I just missed it. 2012.
Really? Wow. Okay. That's
95.
That's impressive. I didn't realize Phyllis Diller was still kicking that long. Wow.
Yeah, 100 and...
Huh? You already said she died at 95. What's this 100-something crap?
Well, in Scooby-Doo Land, she's 100 and... 107.
Oh, okay. Does that make her in dog years? That's a lot of math, dude.
Yeah, don't make me do that.
Oh. Okay. I heard the squeak, man. You're gonna...
That's my chair.
You're still sticking with that story, huh?
Yep.
WD-40 is your friend, man.
Yeah, I do need to get on that. Or buy a new chair.
See? Frost had heard it too.
There you go.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Hey, I thought I had the squeaky chair, but he's like, nah, man. See? WD-40. Lifesaver.
Seating bird.
Yeah, what Johnny doesn't want us to know is like he's got multiple smoke alarms in his house and all of them need to be
Hey, change your shit.
Like all you heard was like, you know, the one in the hall, the one in the bedroom, the one in the kitchen, just in sequence.
They're just gathered around. Am I supposed to like A Knight's Tale? Because I don't.
The Heath Ledger movie?
Yes.
I mean, I liked it.
I listen to about 50 black people.
It's got Robert Baratheon and Steve the Pirate, man. Come on. Hey, Paul Bettany's pretty good in it too.
Hey, Sanguine.
How goes?
Oh, not too bad.
We're debating the quality of the movie A Knight's Tale at the moment.
Ah, well,
I'm pro Johnny's Con at this point.
so just to make sure that I'm remembering the right movie, it was the one about jousting, had the black Prince, and why am I blanking on the name of the guy who played the Joker and then fucking
Heath Ledger,
died?
yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. It was a strange mix of modern day vernacular and music with the...
That was a
old
joke
timey
from the
charm.
director, actually.
Yeah.
He said the 70s are the same. It doesn't matter if it's, the 1970s or the 1570s.
Yep. I realized it was a joke. It was just a very strange mix.
It's called a lance. Hello.
Yep. But it was fairly fun. I did like the Black Prince particularly.
Now, are you talking about the Prince of Wales, or are you talking about Rufus Sewell?
I'm talking about the Black Prince, which was the name
Edward?
given to Edward, yeah.
Yeah. That was James...
Well, Johnny currently has it up.
yeah.
I'm trying to find
But yeah,
James.
I like the...
James Purefoy.
Yeah, that's the dude. Did you, Sanguine, did you ever see that show he had on Fox with Kevin Bacon?
I don't think I did.
Oh shit, what was that called? Scroll down, Johnny. You're on his profile right now. But yeah, he played like a serial killer, like who develops like a cult following.
Oh, that was
Oh!
fucking hell. I know what it's called.
Just scroll down.
I am scrolling. Shut up.
It was the something, if I remember correctly.
The following.
Yes, the following.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I beat
Right there.
Johnny with IMDb literally at his fingertips.
Yep. Hey, I
Well-
got an assist on that when I said it was a
I'm giving you the assist. Don't worry, you're in the stat column.
Yeah, he's your
We literally
asterisk.
puzzled it out before Johnny even scrolled down.
Hey, I took my sweet time because I didn't want to miss it.
No shit.
But yeah, it was... I didn't see it, I know of it, but I didn't watch it. Was it good?
I mean, I remember like I think it went like 3 seasons, 2 or 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first one being really good.
The first season was good, and it kind of just dropped from there.
Yeah.
How hard did it fall? Are we
I don't
talking
remember
like
how it ended at this point.
final season of Game of Thrones?
Oh no, it
falling
wasn't
off
that
a
bad.
cliff? Or are we talking like, it was pretty good, but its writing got a bit weak at the end?
I think just the mystique of the characters just kind of pittered out.
Yeah, I think by the end of that second season, it's like, what else are you gonna fucking do here, man?
So it was kind of like final season of Buffy.
Yeah, but it didn't go nearly as long.
Yeah. Buffy, it went on an age. It was a great show early on. It had some weak seasons in the middle. And a lot of people said that it went just far too long, and that was an issue. I thought that it ended about as well as it could have with how long it was a show.
Gotta say, didn't like it.
The show in general or the end?
The show.
Ah,
Not my
Work
thing.
on your taste. Yeah,
Yeah.
different people have different opinions. It's not something that I'm going to be going, oh my god, fuck you.
Of course,
It was one of my favorite shows. It's something that I can go, yeah, if that isn't your jam, it isn't your jam.
of course, it didn't help that whenever, because like I've had friends that were talking about it back when, and then way back when, and then when I was working night shifts, there used to be, I used to work with this guy who is, it's like a total hillbilly, and just staunchly, I wouldn't say conservative, but I'd say if you were allowed to play the banjo, he would.
Those are very different things.
But
I don't really think conservative. Ding, 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 ding.
well, he did marry his cousin, So,
Did he happen to tell a chap on a
kids.
camping trip to squeal like a pig?
I wouldn't be surprised if he had.
Okay.
But because we were watching the show, and I'm like, oh, I've never seen this, and we cut it from the beginning, and like we're sitting here about, I don't know, maybe like third episode in, so it's 2 episodes, and then it switches to I think it was Charmed, and then we're into the third episode the following week after we started, and he just sort of goes, "Hey Johnny, you know that chick's a lesbian, right?" And I go,
Oh, Willow?
I'm just like, no, because I've never watched this before.
Yeah. That was one thing that kind of drove me crazy.
Which-
Made Willow a lesbian. Willow was bi. She wasn't a lesbian, despite them saying she's a lesbian. No, she fucked the shit out of a bunch of guys and was in love with a bunch of guys. She's not a lesbian.
She's a
bi.
whore.
She's bi, and then she decided to go for just women because her previous boyfriends ended up not turning out well. One of them was a fucking werewolf.
But he goes, how do I explain this to my daughter? And I go, why are you asking me?
Tits are nice. Everyone likes tits.
I am not a parent.
Yeah.
I don't care about your children.
It'd
Was
be
that-
kind of strange if he did care about his children.
Was that Michelle Trachtenberg?
No, that would have been Dawn.
Oh. So I'm gonna have to go check this out. So.
Wasn't Willow the chick from American Pie that put the flute in her pussy?
Yes.
See, I never even watched the show, Johnny.
I watched 3 episodes. I'm shocked I remember that.
Willow was the ginger. Michelle Trachtenberg was Dawn, who was Buffy's younger sister, at least if I'm thinking the right actress. Trachtenberg was
She's still
the
Harriet the
Euro
Spy
Trash,
to
right?
me.
Yeah, okay. Harriet the Spy /
Yeah, she was in Euro Trip.
Euro Trip.
You're not a girl, you should do with long hair.
Yeah, that was Dawn. Dawn started off annoying me, but Dawn grew on me over time. She came into her character. It was a very strange story note because that was... Let's see, Glory would have been season...
God,
season 5?
these are really edgy names on these characters.
Which character has the edgy name? Glory?
What? Like Spike, Xander.
Oh, Spike, that's because he's a vampire that used to put people on spikes. It was a name. He was William the Bloody.
And then, let's see, they have all the girly type names. Willow.
And Xander's
Dawn.
not really an edgy name. Xander's name is Alexander. He decided to go by Xander instead of Alexander.
Yeah, because he's an edgy
Okay,
boy.
that's not edgy, that's just douchey.
No, yeah, it's the same thing.
Nah, they're different.
There's a slur to it which is lost in translation because you can't read my mind.
But Xander's not a
Harmony.
terrible name. And if my name were Alex, I would probably go by Xander just because I don't like Alex as a shortened name most of the time.
I'd go by Al because that's only 2 letters you just put on a fucking, down for your name.
Yeah, but then I always think... Oh,
Al Bundy, yeah.
Al Bundy
Man's
and...
man right there.
I think
4
Al
touchdowns in a single game.
Yeah.
Another Al that I think of is Die Hard Al.
Al Pal. Yeah.
Yep. Who convinced me that I'm wrong. Die Hard is a movie about how Al learned to kill again.
I mean, I'd like to go back and watch Family Matters. You know,
I
Like
am
that- like
a
that
big
was the-
fan of the Family Matters is a Die Hard sequel.
yeah, I want to go back and watch Family Matters like through that lens now.
That is one of my favorite fan theories, that Family Matters is a Die Hard sequel. Because Al got put in witness protection.
But they let him still be a cop.
Yeah! He got moved to bumfuck nowhere.
Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, that's the middle of nowhere.
He was in a, like, small suburb. Was he in Chicago proper?
Yeah, he was like Chicago PD.
Okay, my mistake. I thought that he was out of...
He's not a suburbanite.
Yeah, I thought he was out more in the suburbs.
No. Like the exterior shots, like the house, that doesn't say suburbs to me.
It has a yard.
I mean,
It's a fairly decent yard.
there's parts of Chicago that have yards.
Oh, let's see here. A spin-off
about to say something.
spin-off to Perfect Strangers.
Family Matters?
Family Matters is a spin-off to Perfect Strangers?
How the fuck? Am I thinking the wrong movie when I hear Perfect Strangers? That was the one where it was...
That's Balky and what's his face?
It was conspiring to kill each other's spouses, right?
No.
Strangers on a
Oh,
Train.
Strangers on a Train. Okay, that's the one that I was confusing with.
Perfect Strangers is it's the I don't remember the other guy's name, but I remember the Balky.
But yeah, I
See
like
if I can-
And Pinochet and Mark Lynn Baker?
Yeah.
the Family Matters as a sequel to Die Hard. It's fantastic. It is one of those, what the fuck, why does this work as well as it does?
I don't remember the Robot Chicken version of Strangers on a Train. It's been so long since I've watched Robot Chicken. I don't know if I'm going to put that on the list of like physical media I want to collect. I'm definitely getting like the first 3 seasons of the Boondocks, Black Dynamite, and C-Lab 2021.
I have all of the Boondocks.
Even season
Boondocks.
4?
He's in season 4.
I've not watched season 4.
I haven't watched the show.
Wait,
You have all 4 seasons. You've not watched it
what
at
the
all?
fuck is wrong with you, Johnny?
I've seen it a couple episodes, but not like
You don't even know
straight
about
through.
revitiligo?
No.
Every year just get black and dark, black and more dark.
I have the opposite of that Michael Jackson disease.
Johnny doesn't even know that Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government was responsible for 9/11.
But I did watch the Martin Luther King episode. That
Wax and wane, they love to complain.
I had, if you were looking as to what a show is about, that is the show.
Oh, no.
That's the episode to watch.
That is probably one of the best episodes. But no,
That and Stank Meter.
oh yeah.
I wish I could do that dialogue at the beginning of Stankmania.
What was funny is like I was watching an episode of Black Dynamite. I was watching the Wizard of Watts episode, and my ex invited one of her friends over, and she brought her boyfriend over, and they tried to do like that whole boyfriend play date kind of shit. Like, hey, maybe you guys should like hang out and become friends. And I'm just sitting in my room, like, you know, kick back, smoking a joint, watching the fucking Wizard of Watts episode. And Johnny, have you ever seen Black Dynamite?
Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes.
Oh man, it's Black Dynamite's like one day off a year, so like he's trying to just enjoy his peace, and a riot breaks out in the hood. Transports him to you know, he's got to go find the Wizard of Watts instead of, you know, Wizard of Oz. And they got little orphan Rodney King getting his ass beat by the cops. And so this dude just walks in. I'm just sitting there just puffing away, like, what the fuck are you watching? He's like, this was on television? I was like, yeah. Where have you been, man?
See, one of my, like I said, the intro dialogue for the Stankmeaner episode, just the white guy bumps into a black guy. They're both getting up in each other's faces, and then the white guy just goes, wait, what am I doing? I'm white!
And starts laughing and walking away.
Yeah. What do you mean? Aren't you gonna come back? This is a perfect opportunity to throw away one of our lives.
No, I had got it under the prospect that we're going to watch it one of these days.
My favorite episode would probably be like season 1 with a pimp named Slickback.
Yep.
Or
Get you running heels.
The Thugnificent episode was a Thugnificent one, wasn't it? Where they had a pimp named Slickback, like homies over hoes, and like
Thug and Love.
Oh, Thug and Love, that's right, yeah. Like there's a lot of things that you know a pimp named Slickback would put over a hoe, you know. New pair, you know, money, you know, always, you know. New pair of gaiters, most definitely. A ham sandwich, absolutely. But the homies. Oh man. Oh.
It's such a great fucking show.
I haven't
So
seen
many
I haven't seen the
cool
4th season, but like yeah, those first 3 they hold up fucking great.
Luther's as well. The Itis.
Yeah. That's a good one. Onceler and Gin Rummy. The Xbox killer episode. The absence of evidence.
But still, the two most quotable moments are absolutely Martin Luther King and Stankmeaner. Those are the most quotable. Those are also the two that if you do not have the right pigmentation, you are not allowed to quote.
I don't know, like the episode they had Fred Willard as the teacher, that's probably my favorite one to quote.
That's a good one as well.
How are you going to borrow a french fry? You going to give it back? I actually got to use that line the other day in the kitchen.
Nice.
One of the aides come up asking if they could borrow, I can't remember, like borrow a pudding cup or something like that. Like, well, you going to bring it back? And like it caught them off guard. They didn't even think about what they had said. Like, oh, shit, you got me, okay.
Okay,
no, I guess I'm not going to bring it back. All right, you ain't borrowing it then.
I remember that episode too,
Take it.
Rotten Corpse.
I used to have that on the sound pad. One of these days I'll actually try and get it fixed where it works again.
It's one of those shows that is, again, just almost endlessly quotable.
And what's funny to me is they didn't really from the comic strips that I read, they didn't pull too much from that. I mean, they just got the essence of the characters.
Mm-hmm. Which was all you fucking needed for that show. You just needed to get the characters right.
I remember reading like a trade paperback like collection of the comic strips, and those were fucking funny too.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like these two little black kids trying to figure out a way to get Condoleezza Rice a date because it seemed like she really needed one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of those shows that all you needed was to get the characters right, and then the show fucking writes itself.
Yeah, but like, you know what makes it sad is like they can't do the Boondocks anymore.
Granddad died. Yeah.
John Witherspoon, Charlie Murphy. I mean,
they were talking about trying to do it, and
well, they you know, like the whole controversy for that though, right? They brought in John Witherspoon's son to see about him voicing him, and then they like ghosted him.
Oh, from what I heard, it was they tried to bring in Granddad's son, and Granddad's son went, "No, this is my father. I'm not doing this shit. I'm not going to try to take."
I could have swore he went on Rogan after his dad died, and he talked about that.
I could have
sworn they hired somebody else to do his dad's voice.
Huh. I could have sworn that it was they approached him and he declined the role because he went, "No, this is my father's role. I'm not taking my father's role."
I think it was after like Aaron Magruder left that they hired somebody else to do it.
Ah, okay.
Because Granddad's integral to the Boondocks.
Yeah. It would be as hard to have Boondocks without Granddad as it would be to have Boondocks without Uncle Ruckus.
No relation.
Fucking love Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus is just absolute insanity in the most glorious of fashion.
See, that's what I told my best friend from college. Like, man, you ever have kids, you know, like I'm not Camel. I'm Uncle Ruckus at that point.
Yep. So what's going to be your version of the Reaping Eliga?
Just going out in the sun, period. Like, you don't understand, Sanguine. I had to work, like, a good long while to get this moon tan. If I go out in the sun for more than an hour, my credit score goes down, okay?
You don't understand. That confuses me. I get moon burns, you son of a bitch.
Oh, no, man.
I'm so fucking white, I get vitamin D poisoning.
Yeah, I gotta stay indoors, and I can't go outside, like, you know, anytime between like sun up and sun down. Otherwise, I look like a fucking Sherwin-Williams paint swatch, you know, just over the course of the day.
Like I said, I get fucking moonbirds. I get sun poisoning, which is literally vitamin D. You piss vitamin D out. That's the reason why most people don't get vitamin D poisoning. I get vitamin D poisoning. I generate so much vitamin D so fucking quickly, it starts killing me.
His only weakness, milk.
Well, that's also one of my weaknesses too. I can't process that shit.
See, I can drink milk.
I mean, I can drink milk too. I just end up, you know, on the toilet for like 2 hours afterwards.
Yeah, I have absolutely no problem with that. I am part of the genetic heritage that has almost 100% lactose tolerance.
Yeah, I know. I'm not getting the ethnicity. So. But no, man, that sucks too. Cause like I like having a bowl of cereal every now and then, you know.
Yep.
Scoop of ice cream.
Well, it looks like you have the wrong genetics, and you just have to shit yourself after.
Yeah, pretty much. On the bright side, though, never have to buy laxatives.
All right.
Just go down to Brahms and buy some Rocky Road.
J.D. Witherspoon, the son of late John Witherspoon, says he had a disappointing audition experience for the infamous role of Granddad in the adult cartoon The Boondocks.
Okay.
Fans were excited to hear of a reboot of the cult classic cartoon would be making its way back to the small screen. HBO Max picked up the series from Adult Swim on a 2-season order debuting fall 2020. However, the Witherspoon family is not feeling the recent developments of the show, and it stems from a somewhat disrespectful audition. During an audition to voice the character originally played by his father, Witherspoon said that he entered the audition room. The casting director made comments that made him uncomfortable. Despite Witherspoon's experience in the industry and amazing ability to imitate his dad, the current powers that be questioned his abilities and ended up cutting him from consideration altogether for an actor of their preference. It was weird because every time I reached out, I was met with excuses. I didn't know what happened or what changed, but they went from saying, "Yo, JD, we gotta sit down. We gotta figure this out." Within a week of the funeral, they got back to me with, "Sorry, I'm busy." What is said on this podcast video. For the record, J.D. Witherspoon has 26 acting credits under his belt with roles in Black Dynamite, Black Jesus, Laser Wolf, Confetti, and Player Select, to name a few. The actor and comedian, who was ultimately not selected for the role, said the audition process has given him anxiety to this day. Witherspoon let people know that his family would not be involved with the Boondocks or watching the show going forward.
Ain't the same without Granddad. So.
Yeah, but they're gonna computer generate the voice.
I won't watch that show.
So having
It depends if they come in full Hawkins. Granddad with Hawking's voice. You have to admit, that would be fucking hilarious.
You know what?
Regina King played one of the kids.
She played both the kids. She played Huey and Riley.
Oh,
And that makes me think, the another great quotable episode is the trial of Robert Kelly.
I remember that one too. That was a good
Like, if
one.
I didn't want to get pissed on, I'd just get out the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just lost an argument to an 8-year-old. And Adam West was the attorney. He was the defense attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Cannon faces claims of anti-Semitism for latest podcast episode. Amid
Again?
He's expecting a new baby. This has to be an old article.
I'm not saying I don't believe it happened. I'm just saying it's odd that it happened twice.
Let's see. This is from.
God damn it, what's that from? Oh, it's Phineas and Ferb, isn't it? If I had a nickel
Yeah, if
for
I
every
had a
time
nickel,
that happened, I'd only have
I'd
two
have two
nickels, but
nickels.
it's strange that it happened twice.
Yeah. Although, I mean, he does have a lot of kids, so, like, this could be, like, a new one.
Oh, they're dwelling it up from 2019.
Oh, okay.
So it's a new article about old shit.
Or as they call it, journalism.
Or
Yep.
TMZ. I saw a video.
Is it that slow of a news week, really? That they're just rehashing
Well, did you hear what
5-year-old shit at this point?
Did you hear what TMZ did?
No. I don't really pay attention to TMZ.
Well, and I only caught this because Steve Byrne tweeted it out. They apparently a video resurfaced of
Oh, Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis on his.
Yeah, resurfaced because they dug it up.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you resurfaced it, you dumbass. Like,
So, I'm not familiar with what's going on. Do explain.
Do you know who Shane Gillis is?
be.
He was a comedian. He is a comedian. He got hired for Saturday Night Live to be one of the players. And before he even got started, like one of his jokes was like an Asian joke. Got him canceled, so like they rescinded his employment offer for Saturday Night Live. Then he went on Rogan, and then released a special. I think it's on YouTube. But yeah, he's been doing pretty good the past couple years, and I think he's supposed to go back and actually host SNL now.
Yeah. And then somehow this video resurfaces.
Like, oh, hey, look what we found. He's about to host the show that he got fired from before he ever actually worked for him. Looky here.
So it's just bullshittery.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Like he was on a radio show or something. And yeah, he was using slurs. Because comedians never do anything like that in the attempt to be funny.
Ever.
That's unheard of.
How very dare they be funny? It's one of those things that happens every so often, and it's just one of those, what the fuck is wrong? Why are you doing this? What's the quote? It's a joke, not a dick. You don't have to take it that hard.
Yeah, pretty much. But I wasn't gonna watch Saturday Night Live anyway, whether he was hosting or not. I'm trying to think of the last time I actually watched Saturday Night Live. Late 90s, early 2000s? So, I mean, when's the last time Daryl Hammond was on Saturday Night Live? So, like he was my favorite SNL cast member there for a while.
Yeah.
The Celebrity Jeopardy, him and Farrell, that was great.
Celebrity Jeopardy, and then him playing what the hell, the MSNBC guy,
Keith
Chris Matthews.
Oh, Chris. Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. I'll take Let's now, Trebek. It's
Famous
let it snow.
rapists.
It's let it snow.
Yeah, my favorite is still I'll take the famous rapist. Right. Yeah, it's famous the rapist. That's famous therapist.
Like, okay, here's a question. What sound does a doggy make? Connery. Rough. Yeah, that's actually correct. Rough. Just the way your mother likes it, Trebek.
Or what was the one where, my God, you've given the right answer for a change.
That was it.
No, because it was, let's see what you bet. It appears to be a crudely drawn image of you and my mother.
He was on from 95 to 2021.
Holy shit, really?
Damn, he was on it.
Unless they brought him in for later shows. But
2020. Wow.
313 episodes.
Does that make him like the longest running cast member? Like who else could have been there longer?
Oh, he played Donald Trump on a couple episodes, so let's see. He definitely left before 2021.
Oh, so they brought him back to.
Oh, okay.
Did they bring him back because Alec Baldwin shot a chick? Is that why? Like, we need somebody to play Trump. Quick, call Hammond.
No, I think it was around the 2016 time, so that was way before.
Yeah, it has been trash for over 20 years, which it's really sad.
One of the best members was unfortunately killed by his wife.
Yeah, Phil Hartman.
Yep.
Yep. All because of fucking Andy Dick, right?
Yeah.
That man's got a body count.
Yep.
Like, my mother, like, she blamed him for that dude from Suddenly Susan killing himself. I think we've had this conversation before, Sam.
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Which probably means it's probably a good time to go ahead and just close it out, because I'm tired, Johnny's tired, we're repeating ourselves.
Yeah, it was. He went from season 21 to season 34, and then he's made several appearances since then,
Okay.
mainly playing Donald Trump.
My favorite SNL story, like, if you guys haven't seen it...
From
Jim
2011.
Jim Brewer has a story about Norm Macdonald and Chris Kattan. You can look it up on YouTube. Just type in, like, Jim Brewer, Norm Macdonald story, and you'll see him doing a stand-up bit, and check it out.
See,
Yeah,
my
that's
favorite
good.
SNL behind-the-scenes stories are all from the same fucking episode. And it's all the episode that you can't actually find anymore. Do you happen to know what episode that is? Either of you?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Seagal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we talked about
Oh
this.
yeah,
There's a shit ton of interviews with former SNL cast members of them just absolutely shitting on Seagal in the most glorious of fashions. My favorite ones are the stories of the Hans and Franz skit,
Oh, yeah.
where he didn't understand that
That
Hans
joke?
and Franz was a joke.
Oh,
And that they have an obsession with Arnold. So they were in rehearsal and they're ripping on him, talking about how Arnold, or he's such a weak little girly man, and Arnold can defeat you with just his pinky. Yeah. And he's sulking after one of the rehearsals for that bit. In the corner, they go over to talk to him and ask if he's okay. And he says something along the lines of, "Yeah, just wish Arnold was here so I could kick his ass." And it's just what the fuck is wrong with you? How is that your thought? That you need to kick Arnold Schwarzenegger's ass because of Hans and fucking Franz.
I mean, Steven Seagal's like, what, 5'7"?
No, he's like 6 something. He's.
He always seemed like a tiny man to me.
Let me quickly double check because I think Seagal is like.
Either way, like, I'm pretty sure, like, by the power of steroids, Arnold would have crushed him.
Oh yeah, Arnold is much stronger. Yeah, he's 6'4".
Steven Seagal?
Yes, even Seagal is a big.
I call the bulliest of shit, sir. No way that man is 6'4".
He's 6'4".
That's what it says here too.
Yeah, he's 6'4", but the thing is that he's 6'4" in every direction.
I was gonna say, like, is that
He's
like his like
2-ton Tessie.
line?
As tall as she is wide, and
I do not believe for a second that I would actually have to look up to make eye contact with Steven Seagal.
Yeah,
Not
you
buying
would.
it. No.
He's 6'4".
he looks so tiny.
He's a tiny little man.
That is
I
the
don't
first time anyone has called Seagal little. He's little in no respect other than probably what he was graced with.
Well, you'd have to ask Kelly LeBrock about that.
Or any of his other wives.
Yeah, but none of those women were in Weird Science. So.
Yeah, but he had... I still feel sorry for his first wife. That's the worst one. because he married his second wife while still married to his first wife.
Pretty sure that's illegal.
Yeah, he married his first wife in Japan, married his second wife in the U.S.
Pretty sure that's still illegal.
It is. He still did it. Because he lied and said that he had never been married.
Pretty sure that's illegal too.
It is. But that's the way that it worked out. So, it was one of those, the fuck. And he just pretty much...
What
led
ended
her-
Steven Seagal's career? Steven Seagal.
Yep. He pretty much just bled her dry of all the money that she had. Because she was a very good wife by all accounts. And was trying to support him in his attempt to become an actor. And then he got married when he was in the US and didn't pay shit to her. It was some bullshit.
Wild.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to pay, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, guys.
Alright, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, we're too tired for thoughts. So,
We're talking about fucking Steven Seagal, and I don't buy for a second he's over 6 feet tall.
He's 6'4".
I don't believe you.
Also, the other funniest story was from Rob Schneider when it came to Steven Seagal. Because Steven Seagal came out of his dressing room and Snyder was sitting there and Seagal comes out and says, "I've just read the best script that I've ever seen." So Snyder, hearing someone say that, went, "Oh, really? Who was it written by?" Me. Which, yeah, I can absolutely imagine Seagal saying that.
I'm trying to remember who... I watched a video, and I'm wondering if it was Jim Brewer, or if it was... I think it was Jim Brewer, who was talking about how awkward it was having him around on the set.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sanguine's got it tomorrow.
Yep.
Bright and after evening-y. So you guys have yourself a good evening. The zoo is closed.
Have a good night, all.
Bye, everybody.